it's time for the Joyful Art Time Show. Hello, hello. I hope everybody can hear me okay. Guess what? I got my mic in, but I didn't have time to do it today. Trying to get ready for the show. Oh, dear, dear, dear me. That's just the way life goes sometimes, right? Let's see, I'm going to put the comments on. And wait for folks to come in. Well, maybe I could monkey with the... All I need to do is plug it into the computer. Since there's nobody here right now, I could monkey with it. Hello, hello. We're live. I see there's one watching. Oh, there's Debbie. Hello, hello, Debbie Sue. Thank you for coming to the hop. I really appreciate it. Boy, I was a little bit rushed because I had 1 hour to complete the project. I think all of us were like, so yeah, that last 15 minutes I was going, ah. Inside of me, my gut was kind of turning. It's like, oh, pressure. It's not really that much pressure compared to my nursing job. I shouldn't be complaining, but I had a lot of fun making those hearts. And after, so I made them for like a day. You know, I came into my art craft room for a few hours the next 2 days and I made hearts. And so today, the show will be about leaning on the heart of God and what's all this self-care about and how do we apply love to that. And I didn't realize it's kind of a complex subject. And it took me a lot of research and writing. Hi, Ellen. Welcome, welcome. And so I'm like, we'll see how it goes. Oh, hi, dirty dog. Dirty, whoops, Doug. Sorry about that. Oh, dear me. Welcome in. Oh, hi, Ellen. Did you get error messages for YouTube? Oh, no. Well, I hope everybody can hear me well. I'm going to try to talk loud. My microphone came in, but I didn't have time to do it. Yes, Ellen. I spent an hour painting, watercoloring a cat with Beth Schumer and Dana. And I don't remember the other person. I should, huh? Well, thank you, Ellen. You were there. I cannot see the comments. So what they do is whoever's in charge, like Beth. Oh, Colleen. Okay. I don't really know her well. Well, anyway, Beth takes care of all the comments, so I can't see what's going on. But that was my first time being in a group painting, drawing and painting. I thought I would just go in and try it an hour before the show here, but I had a lot to prepare for today's show. It's a big topic. And I didn't realize that what I was getting myself into. So I think we should take some self-breathing. Let's do our breathing exercises. And then we'll do a little bit of laughing yoga. Okay, breathing. Here we go. In through the nose, out through the mouth. That's 1. 2. 3. Ah. And I lost my brush. I have no idea where it is. I tried to find it. So I don't really know what we're going to laugh about. So I thought maybe we'll just laugh about a thought. Can we just laugh about a thought? How about, let's make funny faces. I can do those good. Let's laugh at Vicky's funny faces. How about that? And we're just going to start laughing right now. Oh my lordy. Ew. Well, I can make funny faces. Oh goodness. Okay, stop laughing. We got enough endorphins going. Oh dear, I gotta find my paintbrush somewhere. Hi, Zippity. Great, I'm glad you're rolling. Oh, you're rolling, but let's pretend it's like a pretend down the stairs. Oh gosh. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, Zippity. Oh, okay. Well, we're going to get to our news because this topic for today on self-care is really a big topic. And I want to do some art too. So what we're going to do here is we're going to welcome everybody. We're all a little silly here. We sparkle. We're a little buzzing. We encourage each other. We laugh. Let's be busy in art and in kindness. But we try not to glue our fingers together. Then we can't do any art. We can't do any art then. Okay, so we're going to just jump into today's topic because it is about self-care. And it's about letting go of fear and condemnation around success. Sometimes we, have heard preaching that sounds like God is mostly angry, punishing, waiting for us to mess up, right? And of course, that produces guilt. And women, and sometimes men too, we feel guilty about wanting to build something meaningful. But listen, we want to provide for yourself. We want to provide, and it isn't selfish. It isn't selfish. We're wanting to grow isn't selfish. We're wanting to be paid for meaningful work isn't selfish. Money is a tool in our culture, but it's not our God. I am a Christian, so throughout this presentation, it will be based on God and Jesus, who are the same people. And maybe you can think of higher power or your heart. How's your heart feeling about self-care? Self-care into journaling. That's what we're going to do at the end of this. So we want to create love because February is our love month. We want to serve with love, and we want to stop calling provision selfish when it's actually a stewardship that we do. And my little bumblebee thing, let's see, is covering. Okay, so we want to look at success much kinder way, a steadier way, and then we're able to give. And it's not selfish. It's fruit. So our success is fruit. So that's self-care. If you into loving ourselves, we need to see our purpose too. We need to know who we are before we can even decide who we can love and how we can do self-care. So one of the things is humility. And I don't know why I think part of self-care is humility. How do we act towards others? You know, is God our God? Are we dependent on Him? Our strength is under control. You don't want to win, prove, or perform. We want to have humility as part of our self-care. We want to focus on the love of humility. You can notice and honor other people without losing your own self-worth. It's teachable. We're willing to repent. That means being sorry when we're sorry, and learning and changing. Humility is not self-hatred. No, 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 no. It's not letting people mistreat us. We don't want to be mistreated. We're not a doormat. We're not self-hatred, shame. We're just letting, we don't let people mistreat us, and we set boundaries for ourselves. Hi, Jersey. Welcome in. Welcome in to Nurse Vicky. I am trained somewhat in psychology, and all my psychology is related to the Bible. So, but I'm not a trained therapist. And this is for people who are trying to just find their self and apply self-care to be a better person, basically. So Jesus's picture of humility, if you think about it, he was very humble. He served. Instead of seeking status, he washed feet. He withdrew to pray instead of performing for crowds. He spoke truth with love. So truth, not making up lies. He was gentle. He was firm without an ego. So he's our role model for humility. All right, so let's go to our next. This is a simple humility check that I kind of came up with. You can try to be seen. So you want to ask yourself, am I trying to be seen or am I trying to be faithful? Can I apologize quickly when I'm wrong? Can I celebrate someone else without feeling threatened? Can I say no kindly without guilt and still be loving? So humility is confidence in God that doesn't need applause. And I think of Mary because Mary in the Bible was, oh my gosh, wasn't she full of humility? Oh, she was quiet. She was steady. She said yes to God even though she didn't understand what was going on or didn't have control of the outcome. She she didn't perform. She went into her heart, and she was reflective, and she pondered, and she wasn't attention seeking. So I think humility is part of self-care for us to be a better person. All right, so I told you this is a long one. Let's see, where are we? People pleasing. Oh my gosh. We don't want to people please anymore. It's part of self-care. We want to not people please. So I just made a list of people pleasing stuff, and on the other side is what you want to do. So you want to release, you want to replace with truth, you want to pause, you want to choose peace, you want to practice boundaries, you want to say no. You want to, if you feel all agitated, you want to name your fear. You want to ask, do I mean yes? You want to stop performing. You want to return back to God. You want to come back to self. You want to speak kindly. You want to breathe. And you want to choose your peace. So I'll do whatever keeps you now is this like I'll do whatever keeps you happy so you don't reject me. Do we want to be that way? No. No, we don't want to be a performance for someone. Is your stomach screaming like that's not love, that's fear? Reassess, reevaluate, pause, ponder. Think about what's going on. It's okay to say no. It's okay to set boundaries. It's okay. Release it. Let it go. Okay, love is not selfish. How do we tell the difference? Self-care, that's rooted in love and truth. It's different from selfishness, where selfishness is me first at any cost. And people-pleasing isn't love. It's often fear, wearing a friendly mask. I know abused people, this might be a warning or a trigger. When you have an abusive parent or you're around an abusive person, they can cause you to have fear, and you begin to people please them because you don't want to be abused. Those people, I'm sorry, I didn't want to trigger you. And they do need counseling. I'm not a counselor for all that. So they do need counseling for that. Self-care in a healthy way. We want to take care of our body, and we want to take care of our mind. We want to have rest, boundaries, honest needs. We want to protect our person. What is our calling? What is our path in life? We want to protect our energy so that we can love longer and not burn out. So humility, again, is adjust, apologize, learn, and kind of do a rebalancing. I don't really like the word balance, but I couldn't think of anything else. Because I guess you can think of it for that particular situation, but balance in life doesn't really happen. It flows and ebbs, and it can change, right? Selfishness is not healthy. It avoids responsibility. It refuses repair. And it's not love, and it's not truth. It's a self-worship kind of thing. So we don't want to be that. I don't want to be that way. It's an unhealthy way to be. Unhealthy. Quick self-test. Here's how I test my heart. Is there no shame, just honesty? Am I keeping my priorities? Am I grateful and generous when I can be? Am I building something that helps people and not harms them? can I rest without panic? So self-care includes releasing fear and embracing our faithful provision. Means, what have we developed for ourselves? What is our practice so that we can be loving? Hello, Evie. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So boundaries aren't walls. They're doors with a doorknob. Jesus withdrew to prayer. He rested, and it gave him clarity. Jesus sometimes said no or not now. Jesus served people without being controlled by their demands. So a boundary can sound like, I can do that, but not today. I can help for 30 minutes. Like today, I went on for 1 hour, and that was a boundary that I had, even though the program was lasting maybe 2 or 3 hours, but I could only do an hour because I have this show going on. And today I'm like, oh my gosh, I am talking about so much stuff. But love does cause something. It causes us time. It causes us humility, patience, and comfort. We don't want to self-erase ourselves. We don't want to do that. We don't want to be selfish in our self-care. So how do we tell the difference? Did I do this one? I don't remember. I did this one. Let's go to the next one. And we tested our heart. What the heck happened? And we did the boundaries. Oh, you know what? This is our last one. Yeehaw! Jesus didn't make, this is another thing, Jesus didn't make politics the center of the kingdom message. So our only purpose really here on earth, right, is to go to heaven. We want to go to heaven. We don't want to go to somewhere else. It wouldn't be pleasing. So he kept the focus on God's rule in the heart, the truth, the mercy, the justice, the repentance, and the love. So I'm not here to argue any kind of politics. I'm here just to talk about the kind of love that actually heals people. Letting go of performance. You don't need to perform to be accepted. Just be you. And that will make a great channel as well. So godly self-care protects our peace, so we can love in truth and not fear. And I think most people, our creativity is a gift. I think most people hopefully will think that way, be themselves, know themselves, and their channel, is work. Our channel is work. So that's a little bit of how we're going to do our art table today, which I hope I can do it in the love journal. And it's part of growing in love. Because I do know that Jesus in the Bible said, what is the greatest of hope and faith and love? And that is love. Love is the greatest. That's how he wants us, our hearts, to work in everything that we do. We need to learn what love really is and put that first in our daily life. In whatever we do, yeah. Now, there are times when we don't feel so good. I did put I put a poem up on my community page. And if you want to take some photos of it, you can. There is a copyright, so I can't give you out the poem. But it is by Joyce Rupp, R-U-P-P. She's a sister. She is a Catholic spiritual writer, poet, and international retreat leader. She has written many best-selling books on prayer and compassionate living. and she's a member of the Servants of Mary community. So she's a sister. She's dedicated her whole life. I mean, these sisters, it's amazing to me how they are so close to God and Jesus, because that's all they do 24/7. 24/7. So her poem is Leaning on the Heart of God. So I am leaning on the heart of God. I am resting there in silence. All the turmoil that exhausts me is brought to bear on that great love. No resistance or complaint is heard as I lean upon God's welcome. There is gladness for my coming. There is comfort for my pain. I lean and lean and lean upon this heart that hurts with me. Strength lifts the weight of my distress. Courage wraps around my troubles. No miracle of instant recovery. No taking away of life's burdens. Yet there is solace for my soul and refuge for my exiled tears. It is enough for me to know that heart of God is with me, full of mercy and compassion, tending to the wounds I bear. I love that poem. Many times things don't change. They're a disaster. You have a new terrible diagnosis. You have loss, death in your families. This happens, but how do we continue in the peace and the love, and how our troubles can be wrapped in courage? Well, Jesus, he died on the cross, the suffering that he did for us, to go with him. He understands all of our suffering. And it's always there. It can be there daily. It can be there once a week. It can be there monthly, but it's there. It's part of life. But we still need to have that love. Even though we don't get a miracle from God, we still need to have the love in our self-care and to be compassionate towards others through our humility. Humility is self-care. Anyway, I love that poem. It brings tears to my eyes every time I read it. All right. Time for the art table. How about it? Time for the art table. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Can I push in there? I can. Here we are, art table. I'll show you what I did today for an hour on the channel of Beth Schuler. No eyes yet. It's completely dry. So I need to put in the eyes and the mouth. But isn't it a cute watercolor cat? You just have to picture eyes and mouth. I'll get to it. All right. And I need to, Ellen, I need you to do something for me. Okay, I need you to pick out a heart that you like that I had made during the hop. And as you can see, I added some beads here to some of them. Did I add? No, this one's a different one. I made them. This is the hop one. What I did with this one, and we can add little things like these little hooks here. And if you want that, I can add that to any of these. And this is, I have this little baby on the end of this one. I bought a bunch of little babies, so you're going to have a little butt here. I'm not going to say anything. All right. And then I added Butterfly Love. Oh, this is a different one. Oh, and I made this one, and I remember this is from the napkin and tea bag. Peace lives here. And then I added the ribbon, and then I added beads and some old earrings on the end here. So that's what I did, because there was one lady, and I can't remember her name, who suggested, oh, you can put beads on there. So which one do you want? You want the patient one, peace lives here, or patience? Choose patience. Okay, you want this one? Do you want me to add this to the top of it? I mean, I'll match it in a green and add these little things. Do you want that? And I can add a little string here. No? Okay, you just want it just like this. Okay, that's yours. So the other two gals who won, they'll make their choices from these here. Now look, I gotta show you these little babies. I got a whole lot of them. And they're all different colors. But they do, maybe I could paint pants on them. And this one here wears sunglasses. And then I also got these little gnomes with hearts for love. That I was thinking I'm going to use as dangles. I put them in this jar. Oh, and I've got these cats. Of course, let's see, I don't know if you can see them. I found these at the thrift store, and they were earrings. Oh my gosh, when they make cute dangles on something. So I put them in there so I can look at them and remember I have them. Little nude babies. They're babies. They're babies. So I made some more. This one I put the Butterfly Love begins in the cocoon. And I added a couple butterflies. And then I added the Grome here. So I love making these. I really do. And Joy grows here. So this is another heart. And actually this can shake a little bit. These are sequins in here. And then I made this heart and put these beads and these flowers and put a heart here. This is from my yard. These are pressed, I think, oh, they're not dandelions. Oh my gosh, those yellow flowers. The word is on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember. Marigolds, marigolds, it came, marigolds. And then this one I made is more Christian focused. I put a bunch of hearts in here. And then this one can hang. And I added some beads, and I added the little praying baby. The little praying baby. And this little thing here kind of comes over the hat. It's hard to show you. There we go. So that one. So I made a few more. And I decorated these. And I think I'm going to make some more, because just look how they're just so fun. They're so fun. Oh, they're so fun. I got to have some tea. And I like, you know, how you just wire this and make your wire with the drill. so that it's like this, and then you just put it like this, and then you make a funky heart. The heart is the kind, you know what takes time. I wonder where my, because I had a plain heart too. Did I not bring it? Let's see. I gotta look here. Who knows what I did with it? I don't know. Oh, yes. I knew I made more. I'm like, where are all the hearts I made? So they're easy to do that. And then you just either use tea bags, napkins. I made another green one. I made a cute little one like that. I made a butterfly. I put some butterfly and some beads on this one. This one's a big heart, and I really didn't do anything with it. This is actually a napkin on dictionary paper, so it's not a tea bag. Same with this one. You can see writing in it. This also is not a tea bag. You can see the writing from the dictionary. And then this is just the plain heart. Now, I'm supposed to put that in this pile over here because I did that. And this is a tea bag, napkin, feathers. I like the feathers. And then this is a tea bag napkin, yeah. The napkin already had the Asemic writing, and I just put 2 little beads on there. And this is the great purple with the bees, the lilacs. That's tea bag. And then this was a tea bag. This is really a funky heart. Look how that, I thought, oh, I'm going to make a funky. These are like really funky, whimsical hearts, but I think they're cute. I think they're cute. This wire, I put it in my Amazon store. It is, it's coated with a brown material, but I think they use it for when they do flower projects. And it's got a small wire. And when you use the, you know, it has a hook on it, the drill. I'm trying to see. I might have put it up already because I don't see it hanging around. When you do that and trill it, you can feel it with your fingers when you're, you know, at the place that you want it to be in length. You can make it any length. If you want it exactly for your journal, you could measure this. So I'm going to try. I didn't measure, of course, you know, I don't measure, but I'm going to try putting some of these in my journal today. Well, welcome. Welcome, creating. Let's see. Create and Relate 24. Welcome into the Joyful Art Time Show. You can't stay long, but I thought I'd show some love. Oh, thank you. Well, that's what our show is all about, love and self-care today. And how do we get to that spot? How do we get to that loving self-care that we need? Thank you for coming in. Thank you. Remember to give me a thumbs up before you leave. All right. So this is the love journal. Let's see if I can get a little better angle here. Let's see, what do I do? It's this one, I think. Yep. Let's move this over here. Let's put this down a little bit. There we go. Hey, do you guys think I should sell these in my Ko-fi shop? Just throwing it out there. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Debbie Sue, did you get my card by chance? Just wondering. Your weather hasn't been so good, so I don't know if it got there. I hope it did. Anyway, I'm throwing that out. They won't be very expensive. And I'll put them maybe in a pack, like for $4 or something like that. Cheap. I won't, I promise. Not yet? Oh my gosh. Okay. Hmm. I know that Juju got hers the other day, so just wondering. I want to show you the page where we, because you've been sick, I sent you a card. One of my famous cards that I did on Watercolor Thursday. Where is, oh, here it is. So didn't that turn out nice? So that's the napkin that we did. I did. I guess, you know, it's kind of like when your husband does something, you know how you say, oh, we did it. But your husband really did it. Oh. Anyway, so that napkin that I put on with the gel medium, see, it turned out really nice. I like the edging, kind of blends in, and I didn't use the water. Yeah, I know you've had kind of icky weather, so I'm not sure, you know, when you have all that snow. So I want to do something here. I don't know what to do. I really do not know. I'm not really pleased with the little labels. They need to be fixed a little better. See how tiny? I need them bigger for my eyes. So I need to do a little more work on them. But these aren't bad. One's a mermaid. I love the starfish. Okay, so I put faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. Corinthians 13:13. So I don't always mention scripture, but that's where all my thoughts come from, are related to scripture. All right. This one is the cutest little bunny. Greatest, Jesus says, the greatest commandment is love. Matthew. So we're devoting the whole February Joyful Art Time show about love and self-care. And this is a love journal. This love journal can go on for the whole year, really, because you can get into in-depth studying about this stuff. And I mean, just on one topic of it. Self-care that's rooted in love and truth is different from selfishness, me first, at any cost. Let's see if I can, little ballerina. I like these. I think I like these. I may, I might want to include, I might want to make this a little bigger for my eyes. That's the only thing. These are so small, I can barely read them. But like, ponder your heart, reflective love. So these are almost like, oh, Debbie, who's going? Oh, Jersey's going too. Oh, I didn't see it. Ah, I will keep checking. Hopefully I will get, oh, okay. You never know, people might buy them. I know, I'm not, but you know, my friends, I'll be sending them to you, you know, in Happy Mail. But I was just thinking about people. who aren't in my circle. Oh, you're just leaving. Oh, okay, Ellen. Well, I'm so glad. I know it gets into the uh, late evening because you're Eastern time. Well, Ellen, you take rest. That's part of our self-care. You got to love your rest, right? Get the right amount of sleep. Yep. Yep. So we can be healthy for, I think we have to run marathons every day. I was reading that in scripture. It's like, Jesus says we have to run marathons. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I believe in that. I believe. I love you too, Ellen. I'll get your winnings out to you very soon. You have a good rest. So this one says leaning on God's heart, meaningful work matters, rest in grace, rest without guilt, and rest in self-care. So rest in grace, dear Ellen. All right. The others are too small, but let's see. I can put the rabbit, maybe. How about the rabbit? Because we're in the forest and we're whimsical, aren't we? We're whimsical here. I just need to cut this out. Yeah, once you learn Jesus's love and put it in your heart, Jesus is in our heart. He's not up in the sky. He's in our heart. I've been a Christian, well, you know, I'm 72 years old. I've been a Christian all my life. No, let's see. My parents, we didn't go to church that often, but my mom talked about the Lord all the time. My dad, not so much. My mom was raised in a strict Christian home. Let's see. Do I have anything in my stack here that I could use? Now here, we could actually maybe use that and this, but then I'm kind of covering up the pink there. That could be a pot. We could put all that in a big pot. Let's see. Just kind of looking through my scraps. I got tons of scraps around here. Oh, I wanted to put that one. I haven't done that yet. Oh, so much to do. I better start running that marathon. A little more marathon. Oh yeah, I've been a Christian for a very long time. I think my mom baptized me when I was a little baby, sprinkled me. So the Holy Spirit has been with me for a long time. Let's see, and I've read a lot of scripture, and so I guess, you know, as you get older, you get more wisdom going. It could just be plain, I guess. I'm looking. Here's just a tea bag plain. Okay, let's see here. We could just put it like that. But why do I want to add something else? I don't know. We need some, we could have put it in brown earth. We could, no, that won't go. And this won't go. And, or we could just do this and make a pot and put our label on the pot. How big is this? Ooh, ooh, ooh. We can make a round pot here. That's kind of what's in my mind. So we could, I have to go in just a little bit more, Vicki, to get that round pot. Remember the time we made the round pot out of collage? Oh yes, that was Debbie. We did the tulips. Oh, I love that vase. I love how that came out. I might just leave a little bit of this pink. I've never heard of pink grass, but so on our pot, we are going to put this label of love. The most important thing is love in our life. With everything that we do, we wake up with it, we go to bed with it. Okay, this is too big. Whoop. So let's go like this. Cut this off. Trying to match the other side so it's not too far off. You know how I am with scissors. Oh, brother. Here we go. Scissor time. Maybe we should make the top. Oh, we want it. We want it to be there. There we go. Not bad. Not bad for a scissor pot. This kind of reminds me of that. It's like, it's a tea bag on top of a book, a table book that's been kind of scratched underneath. And it kind of reminds me of that collage that we did. See, to me, it still looks a little, it's bugging me, it's bugging my eyes, so what do we do? I think I can use the small guillotine. I'm reorganizing my paints, so I'm going to put them all in bottles, and I've got this round thing that I found at an antique store. Somebody made it. It's on wheels, but it's all round, and it's 3 tiers, and it's probably about 30 inches tall, and it fits right on the edge of my table. So I'm going to put all my paints in there and take, so I'll have more space on my table in the front, which would be cool for me anyway. But that's a big job, because I got to put all my paints in bottles. Of course, here I am. I can't even get this going. Okay. Yeah, see, it was a little bit off in my eye. Gosh, look at that. Just a little bit. Okay, so let's go like this. And let's see. I'm pretty not quite there. I'm glad I can do this to try to make the other side a little more even. So let's see. Does it look better to my eye? It does. Doesn't that look better now? Okay. And I've got a new glue that took a long time to get here, because everybody and their mother wants it, I think. It's the quick dry tacky glue, Alina's premium quality. Quick drying. I've been using it. It's perfect. So, this glue takes a little while to dry. This one. It's wonderful. But this one is quick. And who doesn't want to be quick, right? Especially when I'm at the art table, it's really nice to have a quick glue that dries quickly. There, I think it's a little more cohesive. Oh, I am, you know what? I don't care. Oh, I could bring it up, I guess. I must have been measuring the wrong. Yeah, just bring it up. I must have been measuring this paper on the bottom. I don't want to have to recut it and go through all that rigmarole. We'll just bring it up. Yeah, I think I won't bring this journal all the time on the show because after February, March, I am planning to have a March madness of gel printing. I need to keep my skills going and improve my skills. Kind of like watercolor. You need to keep practicing that printing. And I have new stencils and some new stamps that I want to use. So I'm real excited about that. We need to add, let's see, excuse me. I'm looking like for this. Oh dear, and I have a brush. Sorry about my hair. Well, I was trying to get people to come to the show today, but I guess they're not coming. The ladies I painted with. I had a couple new subscribers from the Hop and from oh oh well, Vicky, we're gonna have to do something here. I didn't expect that. I don't know why. I wonder if I just cut the little rabbit out with the, let's do that. I have to fussy cut, but it won't take me too long. I didn't expect that. Oh my goodness. Well, we can make this fit, I think. My eye was off. My eye was off. All right, so when you fussy cut, right, you move the picture around. And she's got a little something on her head here. I'm just going to go like that. And we're going to go like that. And it would be kind of fun to paint bunnies. I was thinking about the bird book, but it'd be kind of fun. I don't know. It's bunny season in spring. Easter's coming. I wonder if we should just paint some bunnies instead of the bird. Oh, I'm sorry. You need to lean into God's heart to give you peace, dear. Even though we have problems. I'm sorry. Oh, maybe take a picture of that prayer poem on my post with your camera and just melt in that poem to relieve your stress. It's good self-care. Because stress isn't good for us, and I know your health condition, it is not good for you. Jersey, it's not good for your heart. And that's the thing. When we're stressed, it's hard to think about wanting to take care of ourselves. And even in a hard situation that we have to go through. But if you do it, Jersey, it'll be better for you. You got to take care of yourself, dear, during stressful times. I wonder where she might have went to bed too. Let's see. Edie. There she is. Hello, all. Only two options. I will take heaven. That's right, me too. Oh, that's funny. Yes. Oh, I don't like all this pink in here. I'm going to have to cut some of it out. We have to make it pleasing to our eye. At least on here, right? There we go. Our little bunny. And our verse. Love is the greatest. Oh, it does. It really does. Art. I think we all need some sort of artistic art, whatever your creativity is. Because, you know, when we work on our channels for creators, it's a lot of work. And then you kind of think, well, I'm doing all this work and I want it to be meaningful for the Lord, right? Not for me. It's, you know. And we're supposed to share things in loving ways with each other to help each other live on this earth, which is a big challenge. All right, so I'm just going to put my little rabbit here on top of my pot. You are the love pot. Yeah. All right. There we go. I'm happy with this page now. I'm going to write on this page here. See, I should start it because I will have so many things I want to do. Where's my letter that I copied that poem? So what I want to do here is I want to talk about leaning on God's heart. that was my intention here. And doing some self-care. If you're lonely, you want to lean on God's heart. Leaning on the heart of God. So if we're lonely, sometimes we're lonely, even when we're married. My husband's gone all week. I will see him only Saturday and Sunday, and I get a little lonely, him not being around. So when I feel like that, I just lean on the heart of God. And what else? Okay, so see, this takes some self-awareness. Self-awareness. You gotta know who you are and what bugs you. Pain, physical pain. Sometimes Tylenol is not enough. And you don't want to take any heavier drugs. But you're there sitting and thinking, oh, I have this pain. I think it's time to lean on the heart of God. What else do I have? Oh, my being overweight. That is something that I am still working on. I'm not at my ideal weight that the health community wants me to be at. So I will lean into the heart of God to give me strength. You know that I did a study at church on grace. Grace is like just freely there. God made it for us. It's just there. So you just take it because he made it for us. When I came to that realization, I was like going, oh my gosh. Oh, right. So if my heart hurts, so I'm not perfect. I have conditions in my heart. I have a big one where my heart hurts with the death of my oldest son. I don't understand why he chose the life that he chose. He chose death. You know, in scripture it says, if you're in sin, then you choose death, right? My heart hurts over the choices that my son made. It hurts. I didn't raise him that way. Oh. Getting teary-eyed. So I need to deal with that hurt and go and lean onto God because I don't have the understanding yet of why he did what he did. And sometimes God says we don't ever know why. We will never know why. And then what did Mary say? She just accepted things that she didn't realize and didn't know what was happening. Here's a young lady who becomes pregnant in a culture that, oh my gosh, they would beat her to death if they knew how that all came to be. She didn't understand why until later on. But she, in the beginning, when she was impregnated, by the Holy Spirit. She didn't really, being, what, she was only like 15 or 16. She was young. You don't think at that age, oh my gosh. All right, so these are things, or my life burdens. What are my life burdens? How can I I'm just gonna, when I have a life burden, I have to remember before, after I cry, maybe. Remember to lean into God's heart. He understands. He's been there. He died for us in lots of pain. Probably more pain than I will ever experience in my life. I think the Romans are very cruel. So remember, the heart of God is with me. So, with mercy, compassion. So see, that's how we're supposed to be, right? So when somebody comes to you and tells you their troubles, we want to be compassionate. We want to have mercy. Oh yes, Jersey, when our body hurts, or I mean, I've gone through menopause. Maybe you can make the hearts, um, Jersey, for one of your displays. That would be cool. The Rustic Hearts. I'm just reading here, Jersey. Uh, it's free, called Healing Arts. Oh, I love it. Our body changes as we get older, our hormones. You're right. I remember those days, and I'm kind of a natural person when I can be, and so I didn't really take any hormones. I never took replacement hormones. I just kind of, there's something I did, a nurse gave me a bottle of remedy, a natural remedy, and it did help me go through that. But oh my gosh, I'm glad when that ended. I'm glad when it ended. I was always hot, always hot. And let's see, tending to my wounds. And here I may go into my wounds, but I think I'm going to stop there just because that gets a little personal, and I probably need to have the Bible with me as well. But ta-da! So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going, since I got this poem, I want to put it in my journal. I have no idea where, but I just want, maybe in this pocket. I have a pocket back here. I'm just going to fold it up. Maybe I'll do it this way. I'll do it so I can see more what it is. There we go. I don't know the date today. I should know the date today. The Joyful Art Time show is on Tuesdays. Lordy be, I don't know what the date is. Something. I'm looking for my phone. Oh, you're down here. Let's see. My phone. Oh, the 17th. Can you believe it? February 17th. Oh my gosh. February 17th. 26. And I've got a pocket back here, and I haven't made anything that I thought I was going to make, or I don't know. I just, sometimes I need a rest from art. All right, I do want to put I want to figure out how to put these in my journal, or at least I don't know which ones, but I want to figure out something. Let's see, what can I do? I have no idea. All right, let me just put them in here. That's not one. So which, okay, well, we already got this kind of in there. I could add more to that page. No. I could just clip that on. No, I don't like that. Okay, I don't like it. I do like this wonky heart. It's so cool. Wonky heart. And I like the feathers. Let's see which else kind of matches in here. I like the bird though, and the butterfly. I don't really have green in my journal. It's just pink and red and brown and purple. Okay, well, I don't have blue in there. Now this one kind of matches too. I wonder if I can use this in the front. That would be kind of cool. The only thing, I want to be able to clip it on and off so it doesn't bug me when I'm working on my journal. But oh my, that pretty much fits, doesn't it? So I think what I'm going to do is add a clip. I've got a clip. Let me see. I bought these tiny clips. They're tiny. I think I'll just put this gold one on, or I could match that clip. Let's do that. I didn't. I could do this into, let's see. I can do this into a bow. I have plenty of string here. There we go. And then we can just add the clip. I don't think I need to. Hopefully it'll clip what I want it to clip. I could add a ring to this clip. So just that knot, I'm going to try to get it a little tighter. Okay. Oh, we can do it here. I could actually add, because there's a hole in this clip. Will that hold it? Maybe I need two clips. I'd rather have it, maybe we should hold it here. Let's try it. You just have to try it to see what holding area is better. Let's see. I gotta monkey with it. Monkey with it. Don't go anywhere. There. Of course, I pulled it out so it would be better. It would be better to attach it maybe. I can attach it with some rings. I don't think you guys want to watch me do jewelry rings. They take a little time and effort. So I'm not I've just learned how to do that. And of course my bow is upside down. Huh. But I could do that. I could just leave it here. I need to redo my bow so it's the right way. And I need to put, there's a hole in here, right here. So I can do chain loops and fit it into the loop that it is attached to. So and that would fit right there. Yay, my cute little naked baby. And I'm hoping all this stays. Yeah, it's staying well. I had to drill a little hole and put the right fitting in the little baby. I'm so proud of myself. So I have the praying baby. That's fun. Okay. Oh, I love this one. All right. How fun is that? Oh, of course. I clipped something I shouldn't. So let's just take it off because these are pretty solid because I want to work in here. But that's what I'm going to do to have this lay on there. All right. What am I going to do? I have no idea. Oh, we did that. Love in action. Okay. All right. I love this feather. I want to put this wonky one in here. Not sure how to put it. I'm just thinking. This is a good writing area. But I can't write on both. So I could write on the white since I wrote on the, so how about, I know we have those little beads. We could put this in the bottom here and have the beads stick out. Oh yes, and then they wouldn't bug our page closing. We could do that. And I could just glue it there. Or we could use it as a little pocket. We could do that. How about that? I'm not going to change the background of this. I love this paper. It's so beautiful. I'm really not going to change the background of this paper because I just love it. I think the lovely Crafting Lodge did a wonderful job. So let's, of dyeing this paper. She has all the racks. And she has all the racks and stuff to do that. And she does it in her garage. I'm just not into doing that. I might do, I do my tea paper, which I'm getting low on. I will do that. I have a little system and I can do it in the rec room area. But it takes me about, so I start it, and then it has to be wet. It takes about 3 days for it to dry completely into the little bucket that I have. And it just takes time. Why not use this, my wonky heart as a pocket? Yeah. Yeah. So if you stick out your beads like that, and then they have a spot, C to B, on your journal. Wonky hearts. So what are we going to put on here? I have these brown ones. Can I protect your energy to love? See, I can see that one pretty good. Humility is trusting your purpose. But the words on this one need to be bigger for me. I like this bigger words. Debbie Sue, did you ever make a journal? Have you ever made a journal out of paper bags or what you got laying around? Oh, my dogs are barking at something in the backyard. I had to check on them before the show. I had to check on my dogs before the show. That my one dog, I don't know, it's like she was digging to China out in the backyard. And she's got something in the bed, I think. And I'm afraid to look because she's being very protective. So that's what I got to do after the show. I got to check and see if she's got some sort of wild animal in there. Oh, I don't like doing that. Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna use this one all year. It's just not. Love is something I got to work on all year for myself, for my self care. Yeah, but and then my memory journal, the memorial memory journal. I need to work on that one too. You know, so I'm sure. I'm hoping by the summer. I think we need something to highlight or puff out that. Don't you think? Puff it out. Puff it out. Something. I'm looking in my drawer. I have a drawer here full of paper scraps from just from the old paper, just so I can have it. This is maybe better, a little more brighter. I did for my labels because these, like that one, gets lost. I might. Now this is. I like this. Oh, okay, this is just regular paper dyed. Oh, yeah. See, it looks better, doesn't it? See how it pops it out? Oh, yes. Thank you for coming. I hope you did a little crafting. And best wishes, sending you love. Thank you for coming. Creating Relate 24, Relate 24. You're a creator. Welcome. I hope you get a chance to come back. Every Tuesday at 6 p.m. I have the show going on. And then I have Watercolor Thursday at 6 p.m. where we just watercolor and talk. It's not like the Joyful Art Time show where I do my scenes and that kind of thing. It's different. There's Karen who slaps on paint. She goes. She slaps paint on paper, like, ugh, getting all her stress out, slapping the paint on paper. It's funny. She's actually a therapist, and she was talking about marriage on her last show while she's gel printing, and how I guess sometimes you have an argument kind of with your husband. I don't know if it's argument or something that you two don't agree on, right? Or she wants, or you want it a different way than what he's proposing. And so, oh, it's kind of like you pick your battle, right? And as you get older in marriage, it's like you don't bye, 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 Relate 24. Come back. Come back. I'd love to have you. I'm just making a background for this label. I do this a lot. That's why I have that whole drawer full of those kinds of papers. Easy at my craft desk to use. Gosh, protect your energy. Protect our energy so we don't burn out. We could go on. I can't really walk too well. I can go on my bike though. My balance is not the greatest. And I have a little bit of, I don't know, maybe it's fear. I shouldn't fear, but I do. Walking outside alone. I don't know why. Oh, I already stuck it down. Oh, that's okay. It's okay if it's wonky. We have a wonky heart and a wonky sticker. Now, what are we going to put in this wonky heart? Something. We're going to put something in it. How about another heart? I'm thinking, why not? Why not put another heart? I can just, no, well, this one I can't do. I love the feathers. I don't have to have this. I can just put another heart in there. Let's see. Let's see if it'll fit. Then I'll have two hearts in there. Well, let's put something on this, a saying on this heart. I'm just going to cut off there. See, like that. I'll just cut it off. I don't need it. I can use it as, I love these hearts. I love these hearts. Okay, let's see. Then I have used 3 hearts in my journal. What am I looking for? I have no idea. Oh, I know. So I have these. Oh, we have to do leaning on God's heart, right? I was watching a young lady on YouTube, and she was breastfeeding her baby on YouTube as she was talking. She lives rural. And, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Woohoo. Here we go. I'm looking for scissors, but I don't know where my little ones went to. Anyway, this young lady and her channel, she said, she also is a Christian, and she said that she was focusing only on the money. And I thought to myself, well, you're young, you have a baby, And wouldn't your focus on your channel making you some money, I don't think that's a bad goal. To provide for your family, to help your husband. I didn't think that was a bad goal. But she was really coming down on herself. And I thought, oh my. Now, should we put this one like up here maybe? Because then it will show right there. Protect your energy to love. Leaning on God's heart. Leaning, that's a big one today, right? All right, let's see. We gotta get into our paper. I think I need a background. I just have a white one. That would pop it out. I have a book page. I'm kind of thinking maybe we should, oh, that's not big enough. We could. This is big enough. Gosh, my dog is barking. I'll have a few little book stuff underneath it, but I think that's big enough. Anyway, I said a little prayer for her, and that's what I did, but I think we don't want to be so hard on ourselves. It's not good. It's not a good thing. I'm just going to round these corners a little. Cut this off. Oh, thank you. Thank you for coming in and letting me know. I remember you from the hop. I can't remember your first name, but I did watch you crocheting away and talking. And you're a teacher. I remember that too. And I think you are a teacher of the high school. I think. Oh, Kim. Okay, okay. It takes me a little bit to remember names when you're new, and thank you for letting me know. You did a great hop. I loved it when you were making those beautiful hearts and you go, oh, I can't do this and talk at the same time. I've got to go to granny squares. I said, oh, I know. It takes a lot of practice to talk when you're doing your craft. I am just, I go by the seat of my pants here. I have no idea what I make. I have no idea what I'm going to make when I get to the art. I mean, I have, like, I love my heart, but how am I going to use it in my journal? I don't know. Until I just start monkeying around. Ah, okay. Yeah, you had a good video. I enjoyed it. I think the hop was really pretty successful. There are people who had, oh, I know too, your camera. You might go into your app of your camera and see if you can kind of turn it, rotate it around. I remember that your desk, your camera was facing you. Yeah. So anyway, I think maybe you have to rotate it versus, and you might be able to do that in the app. Okay. So here we go. Here's my hearts of love. Oh, you don't have a regular camera. Oh, that's why it was like that. I gotcha. I know, when you start your channel, it's like expensive. All the stuff that you need to get for it. Eventually, you get a little bit here and there. The little camera I use, it was like $125. It sits above me. And then I have it on a big stand, and it's plugged right into my computer. But I love this little camera. I can give you more information or send you a picture or something, an email if you're interested. Oh, you have a camera. Okay. Oh, you have to have a streaming service. So I have a Mac. So I use Ecamm streaming service. But a lot of people use, what's that one called? It's free. Yeah, there's a free one that people use, SpringYard or BirdYard or something like that. And actually, with my streaming software, I can I can actually use my camera up above on StreamYard. I think it's StreamYard, something like that. Because I did it today. I don't have to use, because Ecamm will let me use my camera into the other streaming service. Yeah, it gets kind of complicated. I mean, it's not, once you learn it, it's a little easier, but in the beginning, it's kind of overwhelming, the technology that goes on. I love this Braille paper. Well, let's see. I think, I don't know. These kind of match too. I could put this one in too. But who knows? Should I just make another pocket? Why not? Why not have the same thing? Bye-bye. Yeah, my email is right on my page, front page of on my bio, the front page of YouTube. I put my email there, so you can email me anytime. Yeah. I think I'm going to put this on the Braille paper. Should I leave the Braille paper this color, though? Or should I add some paint to it? That might be kind of fun. Might be kind of fun to add some paint. But not like, let's just try it. If I can get into my paint. I got it all over here now. Gotta get up. Let's see. Got that paint. I haven't tried this. I don't even know why I bought it. There must have been something. Resist spray. Oh, it vaporizes. I wonder what. And I can't read the small print. I'm kind of thinking maybe we should just try it. Why not? Well, I must have put our pot, does it work? Will it spray? I don't understand how it works. Why not try it on the live? Hey, Vicky. Let's do this brush. Let's see. It's kind of a little bit sticky. So do we put the paint first or the paint last? Heck, I don't know because I can't read it. It's too small print and I don't really remember why I bought the dang thing. So resist. It's gonna resist and my paint is like not coming out. Why are you not coming out, paint? Ugh. I just want you to come out. Come on. Oh, I'm going to have to add some stuff to it. It's like drying up in there. Alright. I don't want to add stuff to it. I'll leave it out because I'm going to have to fix this and add some medium to it. Let's see what the heck it does. If it does anything. I don't know. Alright. So maybe we need to spray it on the paint. Okay, if we spray it on the paint, what are you going to do? Do we mix it in the paint or we just let you sit on the paint? So you're going to take some of the paint off? Resist. I don't know. Resist. I'm going to have to study that. So then I just put that in the paint. So it did make this kind of right here, whatever that is, and here. So I guess it makes that looks like, didn't that look like a spaceman? There's the head and the eyes. And it's got a funky collar. Oh dear. Well, let's try it. Heck. If I mess it up, I mess it up. I just want to like maybe make some squares. And have it peeking through. I don't really have a mauve pink like the cover. And let's see, how far is this going to go? Maybe it'd be like windows. We can like think of it as windows. I need a little bit more paint. Has to go into everything. All right. Yeah, let's. But these are wonky windows. You know, Vicky, she can only make wonky ones. Like her wonky hearts. And I think I'm just going to spray the resist. See what happens. I don't know. We're just going to try it. Just going to try it. I don't even know how this grill paper will react to getting wet. What's it going to make? I might have put too much. idea what I'm doing. So I got some of it. Oh my gosh. It does kind of change the way the paint is reacting. I can tell you that much. I wonder if we should color in. I have some tan. It just kind of makes the paint do something. I don't know what it makes it do. It kind of makes it go wonky. Makes the paint go wonky. All right, let's see. I'm going to try. I'm experimenting. Hopefully this paint will work and I won't have to fix it. Just going to put it on my glass pad. There we go. And I do have some water in the back of me, so I'm going to go back and swish this brush into some water. And actually, it's better to paint with your brush if you put it in water first, but of course, Vicki doesn't always go by the rules. No, I don't go by the rules. So, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking just to, not all of that color, but maybe just some of it. So how much squares do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or we could have put one right here. And we can still do it. It's just going to be a funky looking window. Let's kind of blend this a little bit. So, all right, now I want to try that again and see what happens. And then I'll put it up close. I'm curious. This little busy bee is curious. What is it doing? I don't know. I don't see much. I don't see much. I don't know what it does. What do you think that resist does to the paint? I'm not sure. I must have saw somebody use it and I was impressed. But when I used it, I'm not so impressed. I'm not so impressed. I gotta pick this up or otherwise my book is gonna get a big spot of paint on the cover. I don't want that happening. Ooh. I'm a windows for self-reflection in my heart. You know, because you look out a window and you see the pretty earth, right? So I think I should put little tiny flowers in there, because that would be, look, I could reflect in my heart about my humility as I'm looking outside in the windows of Mother Nature. But I really gotta go and get the right brush. Let's get alright, we're gonna get this, and we're gonna use pink water, and we're gonna use, let me get my watercolor paints. Since I was using them today, we're just going to make little tiny flowers. Not much. I wonder if that has to be dry. I have no idea what it'll do to the watercolor, but we're just going to play. See? Pink water. We're just playing around. There's some red. Maybe just little red flowers. And that would match. Gotta have nature to be able to ponder. Yes, yes, yes. And I don't mind making a little bit of gold into it. Oh, there is somehow okay, I'm mixing up the color. And I gotta get a paper towel because, okay, so I'm just going to make like puke. I don't even know if I can do it. Like just a little kind of flower. I always start out light. Let's see. Oop. Okay, and we're going to do this. So I know this is a wonky flower. Let's see if we can make it. I don't know what I'm doing. Does anybody know what I'm doing? My heart is pondering to figure out what I'm doing. They almost look like stars. I'm just going to put a little dot. It's kind of hard to paint over this resist thing. I'm just going to put a dot, a dot, a dot, and a dot, and a dot. And just kind of make that like that. I think that's maybe a little better way. So we're going to put a dot, a dot, a dot, a dot, a dot. And I don't think these will look like stars. And then we'll just kind of like fill it in. All right. ravioli. Let's see, a dot, a dot, a dot, and a dot. And we could go like this, we can go like this, and like this, and like this. And then just, I think I like it better when it's rounded or similar. This one's kind of rounded. And I got too much water on that. All right. You ran all over the place, didn't you? It's okay. We're just going to make a big round flower that's kind of like that. I think I'm going to change this other one. This looks like a star to me. So I'm going to add some roundness to it. This one too. It's really hard to paint over that resist stuff. But I don't really know what it's doing. Can't figure it out. Can't figure it out. Okay, so this is one of those little flowers. And we'll just make one here too. If I can do it. If I can do it. And even if these flowers look pretty wonky, right? That's okay. So we're going to put a wonky heart there. All right. Let's put that over here. Oh, hi, Becca. How you doing? You've been roaming around today. By chance, and I forgot why I bought this stuff, and I've been playing here with it. It's called Resist. Where the heck did it go? Oh, here. I don't know why I bought this. And I can't figure out what to do. Because I can't read that fine, look at that fine print. I can't read it with my 72-year-old eyes. And I bought this because it made something look really cool, and I don't remember what it was. Oh, do you have this too? What do you do with it? What do you do with it? I forgot why I bought the darn stuff. It's a little bit, it's kind of hard to paint on it. It's kind of like, I don't know what it's like. The same thing you are doing great. Oh, you just put it on and you paint and then you put it on again. I'm going to put it on these flowers. These flowers look really wonky, I tell ya. They probably aren't my best flowers. And the more I paint them, the wonkier they get. See, okay. Well, I'm going to put it on again. Oh, you just let it sit. Oh, okay. Well, so what you do, then you spray it on whatever you painted. Oh shit. Excuse me. And you don't mess with it, huh? You just let it dry. I don't know. Oh. So it takes away the paint. All right. Oh, you do it before you paint, not after you paint. Okay. And then you paint on top. I know. Okay. Well, we got it on top here. Heck, I can't read the directions. Thank you for helping me. I'm just like, look at that. They don't look like flowers. I don't know what they are. Blobs. Well, now that I put that stuff on it. Oh well, this is called a psychedelic art, huh? It's kind of sticky. And then I'm gonna put. Oh, look how what I did to my with my. I don't know if you saw, Becca. So my wonky hearts. So I made that. I'm gonna put a wonky heart here. I put a letter there. I guess that's all I did. Oh, I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this wonky heart that I made with the little baby with the bare butt praying. I got to do a few things up here, but for the front cover, I'm just going to have this hanging, which looks really good. Oh, that stuff is moving all over the place. Well, this will just be a psychedelic window, except it's painted psychedelic, so you don't have to do drugs. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was joking when I said I do. I didn't realize you had already used it. Oh, I did. I was trying to figure out what it does. Yeah. So I'm going to just quickly dry this with heat, which I don't like, but I'm going to do that because I'm going to put the heart as another pocket here with this spectacular painting of mine. I just make it kind of shiny looking. This is braille paper. I'll pick up the runs. Of course, I could take a black pen and fix the flowers to be a little prettier, I guess, if I feel like it. Maybe this is what you feel like when you're trying to figure out what your purpose is in life. It changes. It changes with the seasons sometimes. So you always have to re-look at it. So what you do is you put this stuff on, and then you paint over it. You don't actually put it on the top of it. a mess. But sometimes we feel like this way when we have to reinvent ourselves for the season. Hi, Dana. It will resist whatever you put over it. So it goes like that, probably. I am assuming. It is a little shiny. Oh, it is shiny. That's dry almost. Just a little bit. Oh, I see what it does. Oh. I don't understand resist. Do you have a good definition for it, Dana? Resist? What's a good definition for it? All right, well, I'm going to put my little heart here, and I'm going to have the beads stand out. Not too much, so that's a little bit too much. Okay. Oh, did I get something on here? Possible. Becca, this is your napkin with a tea bag over it. I think I need, I don't think I planned this very well. Because I don't have anything here on the bottom. Do we need anything on the bottom? Maybe not. I'm covering this. I didn't want these beads to hang out too much. Oh my. I'm not liking it too much, guys. Maybe I should make it all beige and just forget about the windows and the flowers and whatever dreaming I was doing. It just, to me, doesn't look too good. Let's see. I do want to keep, I think that's what I'm going to do, is just kind of go over it with the beige. Oops. Cancel. Do you want me to send you a heart, Becca? I can do that. I made a bunch more because I just thought they were so fun. So that doesn't really matter because it's not going to be seen. I just wanted to paint on this Burrell paper because I don't know what it was going to do. Well, Becca, let me know when you decide to make them. If you need any help, I'm here. See, I made a, now this right here, see this napkin is just a plain napkin on a dictionary page. So you get the words, and then I added the beads on the bottom. So the ribbon was harder to put the beads in, so this was easier to put the beads in. And there's just a big flower there. So you can use whatever side, you want. And then I did this one is Butterfly Love begins by cocooning. And I just added the butterflies in my latest grown with a heart. So you can, you can decorate them like crazy any way you want. So you could put, here I did the heart. This is marigolds from my yard, dried inside there. They're just wonky. It's all kind of wonky. But they're fun. They are fun. And you can do gift tags, for gifts. You don't have to do journals. Of course, if you wanted to make it special, for something, you would have to measure it. Those I didn't measure. Like, maybe for a gift tag, if you wanted to measure it. I just don't like how oh, Vickioli. Well, this is going to be covered. I don't even know why I'm messing there. This tan does kind of match the flower, but the heart, I mean. Okay, let's see what it looks like now. Where are you? Oh, better. Looking a little better. I don't know. It's just getting crazy. I'm getting crazy. Getting crazy. I'm just making marks. Something's got to look good here. I'm not sure exactly what. Looks kind of better. Adding a little bit of red. So you can add watercolor paint with acrylic. It doesn't really matter. Boom. All right, it's looking a little better. Do I need to add another color? Boop, boop. I have a gold. I don't know why I want to add gold. Let me see if I can find it. Excuse my, I don't know if I put it up or what I did with it. Don't remember. I don't see it right here. let's see. We could add a chestnut. We could add a bronze. Oh, a bronze would be pretty, wouldn't it? Oh, let's add some bronze. I'm just playing, guys. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I think I need to eat. I need to eat. I'm going to put this heart, though, here. And I'm just going to make the paint still wet. Interesting. So see, you can paint watercolor and acrylic, no problem. Oh, that looks better. All right, let's do this. And then I'm going to paint that, I'm going to put that heart on there. I'm going to leave a pocket in the heart, though, so I can put something in it when the time comes. Oh, yes, Becca, I come on with you and do it together. Hey, I did my first painting. Oh, you saw me with Beth. When I drew the cat and painted it in watercolors. That was my first time being on with other crafters. I finally took the plunge. Dana made a pretty cat. Oh, there's like weird stuff happening from the resist with the watercolor paint. Oh my gosh. Let me see if you can see it. Just let me know when you want to do it. I prefer not Tuesdays or Thursdays, only because I got this darn show, the Joyful Hard Time show on Tuesday, and then I have Watercolor Thursday. I don't know if you can see it. But see where you can see where that stuff works, and it makes it kind of shiny. It makes the page look a little more interesting. can just pretend this is Mother Nature. I was trying to make Mother Nature and it turned into this. Who knows? Oh my. Okay, so I'm just going to take this wonky heart. Hey, I don't know if you saw the whole show, but there's now a quick dry tacky glue by Alina. And it took a while to get it because it's in high demand. I guess it doesn't matter. So do I want 2 flowers? Ta-da! Or do I want this way? Gosh, it really doesn't matter, does it? I kind of, what do you think? The big flower, kind of? Yeah, let's do it that one. I'll just make the executive CEO decision. I ask you guys, and I make the decision anyway. So I'm going to leave the top open so I can put something in there. Oh, I forgot to put my label on it. Well, that's okay. I've got to have one of my labels for today's show on here. I'm just having the beads stick out a little bit. All right. Oh, I really love the napkins. I needed some napkins. I'm so glad you got rid of them, Rebecca. And I love the wallpaper too. I love it. Okay. See, it's quick drying. Look at that. Quick drying. Sure, I'll come. Just let me know. Friday, it'll be a Friday. Just let me know. Because I don't really have to plan too much for it because I really know how to make these things. I've made tons of them now. I'm putting my sleeve in this paint. There, get rid of that paint. And this is dry. I don't want to put paint on my... Let's see. So, say I can put something in there. All right. But I need to put... No, I don't. I love this little thing, but nothing matches it. Nothing matches it so far. Let's see. No. No. Where are my other labels? Wait, they just disappear. These turned out so tiny, I can't frickin' read them. I can't read them. Okay, meaningful work matters. I kind of like this one with rest. Rest in grace. Rest without guilt. Rest is self-care. I like that too. Or should I just put meaningful work? Money is a tool. I barely read this. Bless the work of my hands. Oh, that's good too. But I need that to be bigger. It's too small. I got to redo these guys. But I can use this one. Which one should I do? Rest? Or I think I'll just put meaningful work. We'll do that one. Having a channel is work. I tell ya. It's healthy work, but it's work. I need to put something behind it again because it's dark paper. I don't want that. Oh, I could like, see if I can put that number there. Is that too much? Too much. But I could cut it off. Let's try it. If I can make it smaller. All right. I love numbers too. I don't know if you guys do, but I do. I love numbers on my work. Okay, where's that? Here it is. Switch that down. And we can just trim that number. Trim it as far as I can. And trim that. And it goes, that fast drying, it goes on well. It does not wrinkle your paper. Very nicely. And you don't have to worry about, you have time to move your thingy. You know, you have time to like remove your stamp or your label or whatever, your focal point. I'm going to kind of round these corners a little bit here with my scissors. Okay. Ta-da! Oh, I want to cut more off. I am terrible with cutting with scissors. I tell ya, it's my worst thing. I've been doing it forever, and it doesn't improve. It still turns out all wonky. I just want a little bit of highlight around this. I think that's better. Yeah, okay. I always say if something bugs you, make sure you change it. I can't believe it. I got my microphone in and then I forgot. I forgot, really, all about it because I was preparing for the show. I can show you guys how to make the tea bag paper too. I call it my kooky tea bag paper. It's so much fun. I love making that too. All right. So I just needed something to put in there. Here's another page. All right. Meaningful work matters. We need to have meaning in our work, right? So we did that. That's a previous thing. We did that. Greatest. Jesus says that the greatest commandment is love. Matthew. I did some journaling to show you how you do it. And then we did this. Protect your energy to love, leaning on God's heart. Leaning on God's heart. I love that poem. All right, well, I think that's all we did today because I didn't realize the self-care was so intense. I do need to put something in here about self-care rooted in love. I need something about, maybe I did put it and I can't read it. Where did I put those things? Who knows? But something about humility. I need to put that in there too. It's probably on the ones I can't read. I thought I had them right to scale in Canva and I didn't. Funky, funky. Well, I do have a journal like this for sale. It's the binding though isn't made of glue like this one. This one I glued it in. I didn't sew it. The other one I sewed the binding in. And I like it better. It lays better. The glue kind of gets kind of stiff. I mean, I can, lay it out, but it's a little bit stiff. All right, ladies, I'm going to call it quits. Oh, here it is. What if that has a neglect? Not neglect. Darn, I can't read it. Well, I got to work on these labels again. They're too little, some of them. But I do need to add in here a label on humility. But keeping ourselves, not letting us to be milquetoast, right? Humility is hard for me though, because I am a very strong-willed person, as you get to know me. All right, thank you for all coming. I appreciate it. I don't know who's left. Please remember the thumbs up when you leave. Let's see. Whoop. I am trying to do something with the scene here. I'm not very good at remembering to do this little scene, but this just reminds you that I have a Ko-fi shop. There it is. Ko-fi is my creative hub. You'll find replays, digital kits, and ways to support my art journey here. Your visits, comments, and kind support help keep this show going. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I use the supplies I love while creating beautiful paper, beautiful paper. And then we have Watercolor Thursday, happens at 6 p.m. It's just painting, crafting, and connecting together. I don't know if we'll do a bird or we'll do some bunny rabbits. Not sure. So I'll see you all. Thank you all for coming. Sending you love, sending love to the universe. Bye-bye.